Of the Great War of the Ring, many songs have been sung and many tales told. The names of heroes like Gandalf the Grey, Aragorn the King, and Frodo the Ring-Bearer are greatly revered, and rightly so. Yet Sauron's grasp stretched much further than the lands of Gondor and Rohan alone, and his forces might have done great evil in the north of Middle-earth, had a handful of heroes not stood in his path. Their stories, too, deserve to be told. Pay heed now to one such tale, which begins here in the town of Bree, just a few short days before Frodo arrived on his quest.
Aragorn.
Eredon, well met. And in company with Andriel of Rivendell and Farin of Erebor. An unlikely trio to find walking through the doors of the Prancing Pony. You were at Sarn Ford last I knew. Do you bear news from Halbarad?
Yes. Grim news.
I feared it would be so. Quickly, tell me what has happened, but keep your voices low. There are unfriendly ears, even here in Bree.
3 days passed. The guard at Sarn Ford was attacked by 9 Black Riders.
Stand fast, Rangers!
We were overwhelmed, and the enemy passed into the Shire.
This is worse than I imagined. I know these riders. It is from Mordor they come. Our folk could not hope to stand against the 9 together. How bad were our losses?
Very bad. We tried to resist them, but they were surrounded by an aura of unnatural dread.
There is more you should know. After the rout, one of the Black Riders met with an ally, a man of great malice and power.
Agendaur. As our master commanded, I have stirred up the orcs of the mountains. Even now, I have a force gathering amid the ruins of Old Fornost. Return at once and prepare your forces. We will have need of them soon. My orcs will be ready. These lands have known peace for too long. They will soon feel the Dark Lord's wrath.
If this Agendaur has a force at Fornost, then our position grows all the more desperate.
But why all this force against the peaceful halflings? It can't be the enemy sees them as a threat.
I will say this much. There is a hobbit of the Shire who should be coming this way with a great burden. If it falls into the hands of the enemy, it will mean doom for us all. Now this hobbit is adrift on the road with enemies all around. I must find him before they do. And I need you to help me keep him safe.
You are my chieftain. I will gladly do whatever you command.
I'm a part of this now as well.
Then we 3 are of one mind. How can we aid you?
We must reduce the threat from the enemies gathered at Fornost. Travel there and do whatever you can to keep the enemy's eye turned towards you and away from the Shire.
Perhaps we will have help in this task. Eladan and Elrohir were in the north when last I heard. Any gathering of the enemy is certain to attract their attention.
Good. You could find no better allies than the Sons of Elrond half-elven.
I hope we meet. But with or without help, the enemy will be kept busy. We'll make sure of that.
Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome. Welcome.
So,
Oh.
after a lengthy introduction, welcome to Lord of the Rings, War in the North. Now, this game came out, I believe, about 13 years ago, in 2011. And it's one of those games that, for me personally, kind of flew under the radar. I mean, I got it when I bought a PlayStation 3, so it kind of goes to show how long ago that is. And I've never finished it. We've played it before, years ago, but we never really finished it because Kato here had a video card that couldn't synchronize well with this game, and it kept crashing. So we eventually gave up. But what we do remember is that this game is quite good, in a way. At least from what I personally remember. And hopefully this series will push us through the whole thing and make us, you know, finally finish a game we've had sitting in our library for years and years. It's no longer available, unfortunately. But, you know, we decided to bring this to you, and hopefully you'll enjoy. And if not, then we'll fuck you. Nah, I'm just kidding. So yeah, I'm playing this elven girl. Oh, I forgot her name. Andriel. There we go. I'm kind of like the mage slash healer type chick. For some reason, I'm a redhead. I didn't know elves could be redheads. But this game has a nice feature where you can customize your appearance a little bit. So that's what I'm gonna be doing right now. And hopefully Kato will show you the same thing.
Well, naturally, of course. And hello, welcome to Lord of the Rings Wander North from my side as well. Tyrus had a lot already. You know, he's talking about we played this before, and we did. And I remember it, sort of. And I do know that it messed with my graphic card. I don't remember much else about the game. I'll be honest. For me, it's basically a blind playthrough. I know that I played the dwarf. Did I play the dwarf? I think I played the dwarf.
Yeah, you played a dwarf, and I played the male hunter dude.
Yeah. Well, seeing how there's no female hunter dude, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know. I just like being a dick.
My partner at the time was playing this this girl. This elven thingamajigger.
Yeah.
There we go.
And my partner at the time was playing the ranger dude. Oh shit, no. Oops.
Yeah, it's quite a fun game from what I can remember.
Character completed. Wow.
You look the same as you did before, don't you?
No, I changed the beard, I changed the hair, I changed the face. Didn't change the eye color.
Well, you look the same to me. Maybe that's because you're a dwarf and all dwarves look the same.
Let's get a look at your face now. What? Well, hold up. You talking about changing your appearance, so you stand still. I'm gonna get you nice and close to the camera, so people can enjoy. And closer, closer.
Lord of the Rings OnlyFans.
Yep, there. Just a tiny bit more. Yeah, almost. No, oh god, the controls are a little bit iffy. Take a tiny step now, dwarf. Yeah, there we are. Beautiful eyes you have. Wow. Just gorgeous. Alright.
Look at me, I'm in my underwear.
Wow, god damn. I just focus on your eyes, you know, for 1 second. And then I look at you again, you're like half naked. Wow.
Well, you say half naked. It's like I have literal an entire outfit under my entire outfit. Like,
what?
yeah, I have literal outfit under my outfit. You're gonna have to do most of the talking because I'm now recording this.
I mean, like talking to the characters here, like the non-player characters, as they are called. Where are you? Oh, there. Are we talking to every talkable person?
Yes, because there's a lot of side quests that give us rewards.
Why are you standing in this corner, though?
And there's a thing that you can inspect here. Don't you not see it? Don't you not?
No, I don't not see.
You don't see this inspecting?
No.
There's an inspecting thing here. Interesting.
But your character
you
did say
can-
something.
Yeah, because there was an inspection bubble thingy.
Well, I did not have
And
that.
I believe this guy is a better, so you can bet your little bit of money and then lose it to him because he's an asshole.
Are you saying Tedder is a better?
Yeah, Tedder is a better, yes.
Tedder Hedro? Oh, I'll talk to Tedder
I'll
Hedro.
What have we
Yeah,
here?
you
A
talk to
stranger in
Tedder
town.
Header.
A stranger's just round the
Unfortunately, I
corner.
cannot see your
Interested
conversation
in
with the
a little
dude, so...
harmless pastime. You stand to make some money from it.
Okay, he is a. He's saying whatever way. I don't know if I tell you what he tells me, then the viewers get it twice, and I've got no time for games.
I have no time for games now. Goodbye.
Oh, I just shut him down. Do you want me to play the game for the viewers?
hang on. Let me quickly talk to him.
Sure. In the meantime, I will talk to Barlam and Butterbur.
Master Dwarf. Just come in from the Blue Mountains or the Iron Hills, have you? I'm sure you've had a long trip, and you'll be wanting a good meal and a nice bed. We get many a travelling.
So it's a riddle game, huh?
But I don't think I've seen you before. But don't mind me. I'm forgetting
That he offers. Oh, so yeah, the third individual of this party is actually NPC controlled. So if I were to play him instead, then this girl would be NPC controlled. But well, we'll stick with the characters we've picked, of course,
Things before I leave town.
and then
Where should I look?
Well, we have stores and shops here in town,
Yeah.
but I suspect most of them wouldn't suit your needs.
get to the game.
You might try Adelgar Oldbank's shop. He's got a collection of unusual items which might interest you. It's right across the street from here. On the
Shift to
corner.
sprint. Control is
Repairs you
block.
need, try Elman Brushwood, our blacksmith. His smithy is just across the street, but there on the corner.
Q is map,
I'd best be on my way.
like the mini map.
Well, I'm playing on controller, so
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry. But yeah, if you want to play the riddle game with the old Bigfoot over there, then you can. Or we can just talk to Otto over there, near the campfire. Or the hearth fire, I should say.
yeah. Otto Aster. Hello.
Welcome to Bree. You're a stranger around here. May I ask you a few questions?
Sure, you can ask me about what.
What sort of questions?
We hear a lot of talk from travelers these days. Most of them speak of
I'm also
war,
in the conversation,
growing
just not
shadow
together
in the
with you.
east.
Oh,
The townsfolk just dismiss this. Say it's far away and
Let me know
doesn't
when the choices
concern
pop
us.
up.
But I'm not so sure. You've traveled, maybe seen a few things. What's your opinion? Should we be worried?
should we be worried?
Well, we could be honest here and tell him, yes, you should be worried because foul creatures are afoot. Or we can just be like, others will handle this, we'll be fine. You know, kind of trying to keep morale high.
Or we just go.
We just dip. Yeah, we just dip, and then he's like, "Oh shit."
I just feel really awkward in this conversation right now. I must go.
Personally, I would have to keep morale high because it doesn't help if regular civilians are suddenly trying to, you know, form a militia and stab anything that looks a little weird, because that's how you get people killed that have done nothing wrong. You know.
That's how I would get myself killed.
So others will handle it.
Yeah.
There's plenty to worry about. But there are still a few strong arms and stout hearts standing between you and danger.
I know we have our defenders, but I fear they are too few. It's time this
Yeah,
town
see, that's the
took some
problem.
hand in its own defense.
If you end up defending the town with just your little militia, you're gonna get people hurt. You're gonna get those power-hungry fools that think that, oh, now I'm wielding a weapon so I can just tell some apple farmer to give me an apple for free, you know? Or they just start abusing their power, because that's how it always goes.
That's not how it works here in the north.
That is true. But What do you think? Should the people start defending themselves in case there's an attack on the city? Or should we say there's no point because, well, you're going to get murdered anyway?
Well, I mean, well, the way you made it sound now sounds like telling them to defend themselves is also a bad option. I think they should stand up for themselves.
Yeah.
But of course,
Yeah,
there's the possibility that they do fuck it up. But
Here's the thing. As long as they can have a disciplined militia, it should be fine. But if it's left in the hands of just regular people who have no combat experience, it's going to be a disaster. But you're right. You should have your own defense.
yeah,
You have the right of it. Anybody else here feel that way?
Very few.
Excuse me.
Most seem to feel that bad things could never happen here. I'm afraid I'll have to act alone for now.
Okay, so what's your plan?
What do you intend to do?
I'd like to arrange for arming the town. We'll need more than pitchforks if we're forced to defend ourselves. I tried to convince a dwarven merchant to bring us weapons, but he refused.
Why?
well, why?
That's strange. Did he say why?
He seems convinced there's no market for weapons in this town, and said it wouldn't be worth his time.
All right, then we'll talk to him.
Well, I must go.
Maybe I should talk to him. Dwarf to dwarf.
It's worth a try. His name is Groff. He's selling his wares from a market stall down the street. You might still find him there.
I'll let you know what he has to say.
That's grand.
And
We can be
then
merchants.
there's Eladin. You're in the way. NPC blocking is a thing in this.
Well, you can roll through people, so
Rowley Appledore.
well. At least there's a pineapple
Oh,
door.
hello. I didn't see you there. Got my head in the clouds, I guess.
Was there something wrong? So you can actually initiate the same conversation with the same people, or what?
Yes.
Well, that's cool then. So we can be in the same talk. Awesome. Yeah, something wrong?
What you've got is this look of someone with a lot on their mind. Troubles.
Oh no, it's no trouble. Not really. It's more like,
Oh, he's in love.
well,
Oh,
I'm in love.
So what's wrong with that?
yeah.
Oh, that sounds like trouble to me. Who is the lucky woman?
It's Idona Bellflower, my childhood sweetheart. I always thought we were meant for each other, but her father doesn't like my prospects. He's arranging a match with the blacksmith, Edmund Brushwood.
And how does she feel?
A man with a trade. That's a good match. But how about the lass? Does she love you?
That's just it. I'm not sure. I always told her how much I loved her when we were children. It was all a game back then. Then we got older and we got so much harder to say.
Well,
You need to tell her, you dipshit.
yeah.
Well, that won't do. You'd best tell her now, or you'll wish you had later.
I want to tell her. I do. Look, this locket belonged to my mother. I want to give it to Idona as a token of my love. The chain is broken, and Elman the blacksmith is the only one in town who can fix it. If I take
Oh, I
it
can
to
take
him,
it to him.
he's sure to suspect something.
Whoa, your conversation went by faster. Yeah, I can take it to him.
Well then, give it to me. I'll take it to him.
Yes, that might work. Edmund would never suspect a stranger like you. There's one more thing. Idona's father.
Then we'll talk to
keeps a
them.
careful eye
Or
on his
her,
daughter
I
and
should
won't
say.
Give me a moment alone with her.
Yeah.
Leave it to me then. I'll make sure she knows how you feel.
Wonderful! Just perfect. Take the locket to Elman at the smithy across the street. Once it's repaired, bring it to Idona and tell her I love her, and that I'll do everything in my power to make her happy every day we are together.
Very well.
All right.
Yeah,
all
we'll
right.
tell her we love her.
Don't you feel
Exactly.
And just one more thing. After you talk to her, could you come back and tell me what she said? One way or another, I have to know.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Yeah.
Don't fret. I'll bring you word.
After the
I've
threesome.
spoken with the lass.
After the 20 threesome.
Holy hell, that's an orgy.
Yep.
Alright, let's,
Let's kill the horses so they can't escape.
yeah. You don't have a weapon in your hand.
I have my axe.
On my screen, you have nothing in your hand. You're just holding it like you're holding a penis.
How do you hold your penis?
Oh, I got a dual wield.
Alright. And it's starting at the side of your body, apparently.
Yep.
I want to swing my weapon. I don't know how. I guess it's not possible here.
No, it's because we're in a safety hole.
I want to make it unsafe. Are there secrets around every corner? Is there lootables?
There's a shiny light here at the fountain thing. Do you see it, or do you not?
I do not.
All right, inspect.
There is little in the way of art or gardens in Bree. I wonder if the towns of men are always so dismal.
They are.
I like how
Humans
you
are-
and you and I are fucking racist.
Yeah.
First, we called them Black Riders out of Compton. I mean, Mordor.
One thing we have to mention though is that since you already mentioned racism, I want to bring up the sexism as well. Because my dwarf in the conversation with the love-written bird said, "Oh, who's the lucky woman?" Right, when he confessed that he's in love with someone. I just find it very presumptuous to just immediately assume it's a woman. Now, there you can tell how old this game is. If
Are you
released a
virtuous
game like
signaling?
that in 2024 and you said something like that with the character, it will be like,
Oh, yeah, you
you just assume that I'm straight. And
Yeah,
then
you
you
could.
hang.
What?
What?
All right, Edelgar Oldbank.
Welcome to the anal bar.
Welcome to my shop, Master Dwarf. Perhaps you have need of a thing or two? I have some very interesting items available. Or maybe you have something to sell. I'm always interested in dwarf-made goods.
Well, you can have some dwarf-made milk.
Well, he's talking about elf-made goods. So, are you? Is one of your options you deal with dwarves?
Well, I have. Show me what
If
you
you
have.
if you
Can say
if
you
you
see
hover
many
over
dwarves,
investigate.
or you're a hobbit.
Yeah, see, we have
Different
different
combinations.
options here. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I have you deal with elves, and then you are one of the halflings.
Yeah, and I have you see many dwarves, and you're a hobbit.
Yeah, so I'm just clicking through my conversations. You can do the you can do the actual.
Okay, you see many dwarves.
You get a lot of dwarves passing through, do you?
Oh yes, they come through quite often, traveling between their holdings in the Blue Mountains off west and the Lonely Mountain in the east. I'm always interested in their news and anything they might have to sell.
What news do they bring?
What news do travelers bring lately?
Lately, their talk has been pretty dark. All about wars brewing and even about Mordor and all. Frightening talk to listen to, I'll admit.
Are you worried?
And are you frightened?
Me? Heavens no. What is there in Bree that the Dark Lord would be interested in? We mind our own business and no one bothers us. That's the way it's always been.
Well, your shop is unusual.
Odd sort of shop to find in a town like Bree.
That's what my neighbors are always telling me. I'm sure half the town thinks I'm completely cracked. But I've always loved old tales of adventure and
That was my
daring
penis.
deeds. So it's only natural I would open a shop selling weapons and armor and whatnot.
Or is it
My
profitable?
my elven dong.
Oh, heavens no. But you see, my old dad was quite well off, and he left me a tidy sum. This is really more of a hobby than a business. But it could prove useful to someone like you. Take a look around.
What news have you heard?
What news do travelers bring lately?
Is that the
Lately,
thing
their talk
thing
has been
again?
pretty dark. All about
Oh,
wars.
yeah,
And
are
are
you
you
worried?
frightened?
Me?
No, it's just for
What is there in Bree that the
specific
Dark Lord
race, I
would be
believe.
interested in?
Oh, there's
We mind
one
our
option
own
that I didn't
business
click
and no
through,
one
so
bothers us.
you should worry.
You should be frightened. All of Middle Earth is falling under the shadow. Bree. will be
Spraying
no
some panic
exception.
now.
You're just trying to scare me, aren't you? Why, I doubt this Dark Lord even exists, outside of tales told to keep misbehaving children in line. So, was there something you wanted?
Show me your hobbit cock.
Holy shit.
What?
Yeah, so the shop system is quite good, I feel. There's a lot you can buy, range weapons, hand weapons, shields, armor. There's a respec token, which is also really nice because as you level up, you get to click skills and stuff. If Kato would be so lovely to hit I, or whatever button this is, his stats button.
And this one.
You basically have strength, dexterity, stamina, will, and then your melee range and armor. And then you have your skills, which is 3 trees that lets you, you know, spec the way you want. There are probably builds that are good, and there are probably builds that are bad. We'll just build the fuck, whatever the fuck we want. Because fuck. We just do what we want. And difficulty be damned.
Precisely.
And I have a serious itch in my eye.
Well, the only thing that helps there is to
Nut.
take a fork.
Ooh. Ooh, yes. Fork in your testicles.
Yep, that's where your eye is.
Hello, Elman Brushwood.
Hello, would you like to brush my wood?
Well, a dwarf in me shop. I am surprised. I've often seen your folk looking down their noses at my work. But you dwarves do know your business when it comes to shaping metal. What can I do for you?
I can conjure up a sword right up your anus.
I think we have different options here again.
Yeah, it's for me. It just says an exaggeration, and on the right side is the options we both have.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if my folks seem critical of your work, but smithcraft is in our blood.
Let me know when you're
We
done.
can be a bit too proud of our skills sometimes.
Not much is certain, but I'll admit there's no one knows their way around an hammer and anvil like a dwarf. No, sir. There's a hobbit here in town, Adelgar Oldbank, who sometimes trades with the dwarves who pass through. Fine work it is. Fine work.
Oh, that was fast. Well, can you fix this locket? Or are you done yet? Or
Yeah.
okay, cool. So, can you fix this locket?
This locket has a broken chain. Can you fix it for me?
Let's see it. Looks like something might have been made in these parts. Maybe back in me old day.
You can say it's a friend's or just fix it.
Expect one of your kind to have something like this. Where'd you come by?
Well,
If we say it's a friend's, we probably trigger the alarm bells. Like, oh, this is some dude trying to take my chick.
yeah. So just fix it.
Yeah, just fix it.
I'm looking for repairs, not questions. Will you fix it or not?
Rude.
Need to go all cross. I was just wondering is all. Anyway, it's a simple enough job. It'll cost you a silver penny though.
No.
Oh, I'll pay, sure.
There you are. Good as new.
My thanks. Farewell, Smith.
Gotta be honest, I think I know that arranged marriages and shit are fucking horrible for the most part. But I think this dude would be a better provider than the dude in the bar that can't even tell the woman he loves that he loves her. Just from a practical standpoint, this Smith has a much better chance of taking care of the girl than the guy in the bar, too scared to tell her he likes her.
Probably. Oh, I have a shiny thing. I finally see a shiny thing. Mommy, it's a shiny thing. Come
Oh,
here.
nice.
Come here and listen to me inspect this shiny thing that you probably don't see.
No, I don't see it. I think it's race specific.
Ah, fuck yeah.
Who could live in a town where it's always raining? It's depressing.
Bro, you're a dwarf. You live in the fucking mountain. You live in caves. Who are you? And why do you look like... Well,
Talk to the southerner.
sure.
You're a strong man, Bramble. You do well with us.
Sounds good, but I don't know. I wouldn't want to hurt no one. Not real bad, anyway.
You think they care about you? I say take what you want and the rest be damned. Well, what do you want, dwarf? This is a private conversation.
What's this about hurting people?
Yeah, what's this about hurting people?
What was it you said about hurting people?
Well, it's just that this fellow and his friends are offering me a chance to, well, you know, be part of a gang.
Shut your mouth, Harlan Bramble. You don't have to spill your guts to every sooty-bearded coal miner that comes creeping into town.
Oh, he's just being very offensive now.
I don't like your tone.
I don't like your tone.
Coal miner? You best keep a civil tongue in your head, friend.
And what if I don't? What are you gonna do about it, eh?
I'll make you.
Oh! I just karate chopped his ass.
Oh damn, I just uppercutted his cunt.
Filthy dog. Have it your way for now. But I have friends. Powerful friends. You'll soon be sorry. Mark my words. This old town will be sorry.
Now, do you want the same lesson?
Me? No, I don't. I don't even know him, really. He's a stranger here. Just come up from the south a week or two ago. I won't have anything more to do with him, I swear.
What did he want?
Nothing good will come from that one. What did he want?
Well, I'm not really sure. He said there'd be changes around here soon, and those smart enough to join up with his friends would end up running things.
Don't listen to him.
He's up to no good. Don't listen to him or his kind.
Aye, you're right.
Yes,
Folks here
mommy.
may not treat me the way I like all the time, but it's still my town. I shouldn't go siding with strangers.
Well, make sure you don't.
I'll just say good farewell. You know, because you can tell that this guy isn't entirely there mentally.
Yep.
So just to be kind of threatening is. Are you okay?
Who?
You.
Why?
It just sounded like you were moaning.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Maybe that's why.
Talk to Groff.
Oh, but hold on, man. We had 32 minutes.
Well, we'll finish up this conversation. No action, but it'll pick up.
No action, but don't you be worried. We're almost halfway through the town. Only 100,000 NPCs to talk to still. Well, I will go through the left-hand side first again, I guess.
I don't have a left-hand side, so.
Well, I do. Because it's dwarf to dwarf. So, I'm from Erebor.
Farin, at your service. My home is in Erebor, far to the east.
Erebor? A lonely mountain? Then you're one of King Dane's folk. I hear good things about your people's stonework and their wealth.
Tell me about your home. Well, great. Now we have dwarven backstory.
Some of my kin once dwelt in your homeland. What can you tell me of it?
The Blue Mountains are prosperous enough, although we find more iron than gold. We rely on ironworking for our livelihood. That's why I'm here selling tools to the Brelanders.
I burped, and immediately afterwards I hear a dog barking in the background.
Wow.
Picks and shovels are fine, but what about weapons? You make those as well?
Of course. We make arms and armor as fine as any in Middle-earth.
Bring some to Bree.
Good. I'd like you to bring some of them to Bree. These people have need of weapons.
You're pulling my beard. Weapons for these folk? They wouldn't know which end of the sword to hang on to. I might as well try selling shoes to hobbits.
Well, bring them weapons, you dig?
Peace never lasts forever. These people need to be prepared.
Well now, if you're so eager to arm the Brelanders, how come you don't get your own folk to do it?
Erebor is too far away, of course.
I would, but Erebor is too far away. There are people here who see the danger growing. They want to be prepared.
It'll take more than a few sensible folk to make it worth my time. These people are simple and peace-loving. It's plowshares they want, not swords.
Oh, I'm already in the right-hand options, by the way. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I need to ask him for a favor.
Sorry. Maybe I should wait for a second.
Where you at?
My next option is don't condemn them. I don't know if you will have the same options though.
Yeah, some Ed don't condemn them.
Okay, don't condemn them.
So they're not warriors. Is that any reason not to give them a fighting chance if trouble comes their way?
You're right, of course. Maybe it's not such a bad idea after all. At least I'd have no competition. All right, I'll do it.
How long will it take?
Yeah, hold on.
Excellent. How long do you think it will take?
Some time, I'm afraid. It's a long trek to the mountains and back. Not to mention I'll have to convince my kin I've not lost my mind. Probably 3 months or more, I reckon.
I'll let them know.
I will let them know when to expect you. Safe travels, Cross.
Great. Now this town will have weaponry.
Yeah.
Another deed well done.
And this is, I think...
An inspectable? Here?
Where?
In the hay?
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, if these folk knew the danger that threatens them, they'd never find the courage to leave their houses.
And this is Idona.
I thought we only finished up that conversation.
Yeah. We'll start the next one with Idona.
Oh, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know this is a boring first episode, considering nothing really happens, but I do promise it does pick up. This is just the introduction, unfortunately. But I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next episode.
That we will.
Bye, people.